right? No. How are you? Okay, like that. It keeps like showing up. Like, okay. What can we do? Maybe I should just send you to HP Canada. Gosh, where are my green slips? What the heck? Okay. Well, you already did your what do you call that? Your CER. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we need to revise. So you're gonna pair up with Hannah, but because you're in class and then we're gonna have the people on Zoom pair up. But maybe what you can do, maybe you guys can share documents now, and then we'll get started. We're also going to be sharing out our interview with the island. So that's going to take like the first like 10 minutes of class anyway. So. You know where it is? It's right over there. Like turn the corner from this building right here. Go to the left and then it's right there on the other side of the building. Okay. I'll just go to the bathroom after. Hi, guys. Oh, hi, Nella girl. There's Nye. Okay, if you don't have your uniform on, go put it on. Go. Hey, I had to dress up too. Okay, so go put your uniform on. Hi, Neil. Hemel, your hood. Thank you. How's the race? Did pretty good. I was gonna race and then our registration got all messed up, so we ended up not racing. All good. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys share out in small groups your interview with the island. Okay. You guys, it's so crazy. I'm gonna just show you. Look how many people have to go get their uniforms. Everybody's over there and I'm at my desk. So when you guys come back to campus tomorrow, You'll be sitting over there and I'm going to be sitting over here. So no deodorant necessary. Just joking. Okay. All right. Thank you for putting on your uniforms. All righty. So I'm going to just have you guys in small groups so that you guys can share out your interview with the island. Okay. Everybody did it, right? Okay. So I'm gonna put you guys into breakout rooms. We'll see how many of you guys did it. Yep, here we go. Oh, come on. What? What? We are going, it's in, we interviewed the island. Yeah. I'm gonna send you guys into breakout rooms so you guys can share. Hi, Kikama, you ready? Okay, so get your interview video up and running. Okay. Alrighty, go for it. Makama, you're late.
Am I?
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Wait.
We're sharing out our interview with the island, so make sure you have it up and running so that you can share it out with your group.
When did start class?
9:25.
Oh.
Treat you, and the island would say, I feel the way the boys treat me is that they don't intend to cause too much harm, but because they are kids, they're kind of reckless, and they start fires and stuff like that, causing damage to the environment.
Wait, where's your interview? Where's
So
your video interview?
Video, but I did the stuff. I wrote down questions and answers.
Oh, I see how you did it. It's supposed to be a video.
Oh, I can record a video still if you want.
No, this is fine.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But share your screens as you guys talk about it.
Okay. My third question was, is the beast a real thing or like a figment of the boys' imagination? But since we don't really know, so I just put that the island would say I'm not allowed to disclose whether the beast is real or not. And then my last question was, do you think these boys will survive? And the island would say, if the boys continue to act the way they are and continue to grow apart, I feel they may not survive and might end up killing each other. And yeah.
Okay, who's next?
I'll share mine's next.
Not all at one time, guys. Come on.
So, my questions were kind of like Damien's. I don't know if it's gonna play.
Aloha Island, I will be your interviewer for today, and I have a couple of questions prepared for you. So, my first question is, do you enjoy having the boys on your island? Like, they burn wood, they hunt, they play and fight. So, can I get your honest opinion on them being on the island? It's not enjoyable having the boys on my island, but they need my land, and hopefully one day they will leave. Now, see this one? You don't have to answer it, but who do you dislike the most and why? The one I dislike the most is Jack, mainly because he always wants pig's blood on his hands. He rambles nonsense all the time to Ralph, and he doesn't see the bigger picture, which is getting off of the island.
Okay, whose turn? No one did it. Oh, you did yours. Who? Nella girl,
Only
did you
mine.
do?
No, only 9.
You guys. Okay, so don't just sit there, do something. Yes, Nine. I can't hear you.
Okay, wait. I finally did something. I did it on time.
And it was fun.
No, not really. I got very frustrated because it didn't come out the way I wanted it to.
Did you use a filter?
No, I did it in photo booth and I just put on glasses and took it off and just switched.
All right. Ahi, what about you? Ahi, you're killing me.
No, but I'm doing it right now. Like I have all the questions. I'm trying to film it. Like right now.
Nella, do something. Oh. Hey, look at your uniform. Nice. Okay, come on. I can only see your po'o. Hi. Okay, so what's up? Did you finish? This group is finished though. Anybody else have to share? I feel like I'm talking to myself.
Only me and Kayla went so far.
Okay, boys, what about you guys? Not Pao. Oh boy. Okay, it seems like everybody else is done. We're going back to the main room. You guys are killing me. You guys have to do your work. Okay. You have to do your work. We are in school at Kamehameha schools, and you guys need to do your work. That's all I have to say about that. So I'm going to just quickly share just a little bit of a clip of what an extra credit looks like. Okay, so that you guys can kind of push yourselves. Wait. So I just wanted to show you guys that this thing can spin around like that. That's not the extra credit, by the way. Okay, but if you look, Alicia has a hand puppet and she made it as the island, which I think is unreal how cool that is. Look. So she asked a question and then the island speaks like this.
Hi, Miss Island. How are you doing today? Okay, can I ask you a few questions? Yes. Okay. How do you feel the description of you and your surroundings were in the beginning of chapter 4? I think the description was very thoughtful and they were talking about something called like
Can you hear?
mirage or something like that, and I have no idea what it meant.
Okay, so it was really hilarious, but what we have here is we have extra credit. Why? Because she went above and beyond and she just ran with it. She took what she believed was what the island would look like and ran with it. Okay, so I'm gonna try and I want to encourage you guys to really just have fun with these book creator assignments. Okay, it shouldn't be something like, oh my gosh, I gotta do my book creator assignment. It should be just fine. It should be something you want to do. Okay, everybody good on that? Okay, come on guys. Okay, plenty ugly grades right now. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, next. Okay, if you guys look, we are in module 4.3. We're week 4 of Lord of the Flies, because remember we started it the last week of the 3rd quarter. So anyway, what we have here is we have the Lord of the Flies reading schedule. So this week you guys are going to be reading chapters 6 and 7. If you need to write that down, write it down. Okay, you're reading chapter 6 and 7. Today, we just shared out the interview with the island. And now what we're going to do is we're going to review our CER with our pakana. Okay, so we have a lot of things that we have to go back and revisit because we have become real sloppy with responding to the CER. Oh gosh, hang on. Maddie. This is what my life is. I should move my desk. Okay, open the door for Maddie. Okay, so what we have here is we're going to jump into our review with our review CER with a pakana, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of a story time today with Hālaʻi Hills. Most of you guys have heard this story before, but we're going to use the lessons in this mo'olelo to teach the boys on the island how to be better. Okay. And then we're going to start the podcast at the end of this period, and then you'll have time to fill out the worksheet for that. Okay, just as a reminder to everybody, we're going to check in that first 10 to 15 minutes of cohort B. So all of you guys who are at home, when I see you guys tomorrow, right, you guys, we're all still going to be jumping in. Okay, so you guys in class, you guys will be jumping on to Zoom. Diesel, are you here every day or just every other day? Really? Oh, cool. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to the next part in our module. Okay. And so what we have here is a review with a pakana CER assignment. So we turned in our CER assignment, most of us. And then what we have here is we have some real simple kind mistakes that we gotta go over. So go ahead and click on this and make a copy, everybody. Even if you didn't turn it in, you're gonna have to make up time to do this. Okay, so what we have here is I want you guys to go through with a partner. You're going to go through this reviewing process with a pakana, which is a partner, okay, or a small group. And that if you guys have 3 in your group, you're just gonna switch like that. Okay, and then if you didn't complete your assignment, then that's what you're gonna be doing while everybody else is reviewing. So before we do anything, go ahead and make yourself a copy. Okay, and then right here where it says, does your response include? What I want you to do is create a hyperlink right here to your response. Okay, create a hyperlink to your actual like Google Doc. Maddie, are you in yet? Oh. Did I let you in? Maddie? Did I let you in already? Yeah. Oh, girl, I know you're in class. I need you in the Zoom. These are weird times, guys. So weird. Okay, how's it going? Everybody made their own copy? Okay, and did everybody hyperlink their essay right here or their response right here? Okay, for those of you guys who did not do your assignment, at least do the hyperlinking to your Word doc, okay, your Google. There she is. Okay, so I'm gonna try and see if this works. If not, I'm gonna have to adjust the groups. Okay, so I'm basically gonna put like 4 people to a group, and hopefully 2 of you guys or 3 of you guys have your work ready to go. So before I do anything, okay, I'm still going over what's in this response here, this reviewing CER responses with your pakana. So as your partner reads your CER response, they're going to check for the tag, title, author, genre. Also, we're still confused about how to punctuate titles. So again, the essay title is in quotations. And then the novel, Lord of the Flies, is italicized or underlined. Either way, that's basically the same indication. Okay, we're forgetting to do this. Real simple stuff. Next, the thesis statement directly answers the prompt while using keywords. That is a typo. While using keywords from the prompt. Okay, so what I want you to do is, as you're reading your partner's CER response, you guys are going to be adding in your own manao. Okay, you did, your tag is present, but you need to be more direct on blah, blah, blah. Make sure you correct your punctuations for your title because it's not correct. So that's what you're going to do on this side. Okay, so next one, slide 3. I want you guys to focus on the body paragraph format. So a lot of you guys forgot the topic sentence. Anytime you have a body paragraph, you need to state what is the topic of this sentence, of this paragraph, right? And then I don't know what happened. We forgot about the page numbers, the in-text citation, but each detail should be a direct quote with a page number. Unless you're talking about this one situation and you have to paraphrase, then you would say in chapter 2, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't want you to do that for every single detail. You can do that maybe for one. All right, each explanation should follow up the detail. Why? Because the explanation connects the lesson from the essay, right? The Tutu's Aloha Aina Grace and the event in the chapter, right? How do the lessons from Tutu's Aloha Aina Grace help the boys, right, in the book? Clearly, they're missing a lot of aloha, and clearly they're already misusing the land, right? Clearly, they weren't born and raised in Hawaii like how we were. Clearly. Okay, so we got to follow this format. Some of you guys may have done it a different way with the organization, and that's okay too, as long as you have the details to back it up and then the explanation to follow. Okay, and then the conclusion basically should be like 2 to 3 sentences. It's a wrap up, right? It's just a summary of what you just explained. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys into groups. What you're gonna do is in the chat, you're gonna drop this link to the to your slideshow copy. Okay, so make sure you grab the link. Make sure you set it to anyone on the internet. Going to have to be can edit, because your partner is going to edit your slide, right? So you have to share out your slide in the chat. Questions before we jump into the breakout rooms? So again, I'm going to put 4 of you guys in the breakout rooms. Hopefully you guys, not all 4 of you guys forgot to do the assignment. Okay, hopefully there's somebody that can partner up. All right, let's see. I just recreate these ones. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. Mhm. Anybody have questions? No? Ahi, how you doing? Okay. All right, here we go. Hello, Kalani, you have your book? Okay. And then do you have the tutus Aloha Aina? What about you, Diesel? You have your book and stuff you can work on. That was your whole group? Darn it. Meow. We gotta get you back on track, brother.
The one class I didn't finish my work.
I know, but I'm your biggest cheerleader, so you've gotta do your work.
I know, but like
I have a heart and it's
I was
breaking.
reading before this class. Like I was working on it, I swear.
Oh my gosh.
I
I
swear.
feel like taking advantage of Auntie over here. Okay, can you get your work done and then turn it in? We're
Yeah.
gonna spend some time today to the people that are done to do the review and resubmit. So you need to do all of this all on your own. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay, go for it.
Thank you.
Okay. I gotta move Tasia somewhere else. Okay, and everybody did it? Oh. Okay, hang on me. I'm gonna move him back to room 2 for
Oh,
Tasia.
and for the freeze frame,
Mm-hmm.
only one of us had to turn it in, right? Like
Yeah,
from
all
our
good.
group.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, thank you.
yeah. I'm gonna. Oh, that's what I did. That was stupid. There. And then I need to move you to. Oh, this is so crazy. I'm just whipping people around. Where is Maddie in room 3? Okay, so Kayla, I moved you with Maddie so that you guys two can be partners. Sorry. Odella, get your work done, girl. I'm scolding you through my mask. No, but also. Okay. So who's partnering up? Ahi and Maka? Maka, did you finish yours?
Yeah, my partner is Loke, but I don't know where she went. Or Kayla.
No, I ripped her out of your hands. Okay, so you and Ahi go together and then Becca and Emily go together. Is that okay?
Okay.
You two are lucky, okay? You guys aren't gonna be in the same group all the time, so don't even ask. I'm looking at you two. Yeah. Okay, so because you don't have to really talk, you're just looking and then you're gonna type in some mana'o. Yeah. Okay, so good. Yay. I'm glad you guys got it done. I graded some of your guys' work. We're just going to use this as a revision, and then you're going to take your partners mana'o and then revise and then resubmit. Okay. This is your one chance. Okay, so did you guys copy and paste the link into the chat already? Okay, so stop bothering you guys. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, so Nai and Kikama, you guys working together? You guys shared your work?
Yes, we put it in the chat.
Okay, good.
comma. Yeah, there we go. Okay, comma. You have to make it so I can edit it. You know. I went into it and it says I need access.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Kalukalani, you can get out of this. You can go back into the main room since you're not. Okay, hi you two, Tasia and Damon. How you guys doing?
All good. I just shared my my slide link with her. And
Okay,
that has
good. The link. Yeah. Okay. You two, Taste. Okay, good. Food in the Ho'okanaka centers. Yes. Emily?
Hi. Hi. I have a question. It's
Mhm.
kind of a yeah. So my question is, what for the tag? What is the genre part? Like,
Essay and novel.
oh,
So if you look at the prompt, I already gave you the setup for the response.
oh. Okay, never mind. Thank you.
Mm. Are you guys done with like your revision? I mean, your review with your partner? No, not yet. Okay. You're going to be submitting this to the Canvas, so make sure you're done with the responses, and then copy and paste the slides you worked on into your own slideshow as well, so that you have you get credit for what you did and what the other person did. Okay. So if you look below slide 4, that's where you're going to just drop your slides that you worked on from your other partner. Okay. Okay. Um,
I did. I pressed done. Now it's done. Okay. Okay, now it's no.
Kikama, do you want to just share your screen and I can help you?
No, I got it. It says anyone on the
It
internet
works.
with this
It
link
works
can edit.
now.
I
Mm.
changed it like earlier, but then it kept changing back to restricted.
No, it doesn't.
It did. I put anyone on the internet can with this link can edit, but then it
Okay,
did.
shoot.
Okay.
My internet's fault.
Okay.
Hi, guys. Okay, so do you understand the directions as far as like, are you guys done? I think you guys are almost done. Okay, so you know how you're working, like Damien, you're working on Tasia's slides, right? So just make sure you copy your feedback onto your slide so that when you submit it, I can see that you did your work for Tasia. Does that make sense? No.
So I'm submitting her slides.
So you're submitting what she wrote, right? Because
Uh-huh.
you shared your slides with her, right?
Yeah.
But what you want to do also is copy copy your feedback for Tasia and drop it underneath slide 4.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
that I can see that you guys both did work on both sides.
Okay.
And then you're going to use that feedback to help you revise and hopefully get your A, because we're resubmitting because the CER was so ugly. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right on. So like another 3 minutes, yeah, you guys will be good to go. Okay. Did you guys understand my announcement? Okay, and once you're done with receiving feedback and you giving feedback and then you copying your feedback onto your own slide, right? Then you guys have time right now to kind of revise so you can resubmit your assignment. If your response is pretty good already, then you're going to do very little, right, to resubmit. Okay, so make sure you go back and you resubmit your assignment so that I can grade it properly. Okay, I just found that there was really no way. Like some kids forgot to add in direct quotes, and I was like, we just missed our whole point here. Okay, and then we just need to clean up our CER responses a little bit. Okay, so we'll be done in a bit. Just real fast, Emily, can you just share with me what your screen looks like, your slides, so I can just double check?
Yeah.
Okay.
My slides?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. So, okay. So this is what Becca did, right? And
Yeah.
then underneath is what you did.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what I meant. Okay, just checking. Okay, and then you're just gonna submit the slides for points, right? On top of using your feedback that you receive from your partner to help better your grade. So really, everybody should get like 100% now. Maka, ahi. Okay, let's do it. Okay, get a good grade on this.
So since me and Emily finished, we can submit the slideshow already?
Yeah, but use also that feedback to help revise before you resubmit your CER. Okay, makes sense, yeah? Okay. Good. Okay, so I'm just gonna call on like 3 people to just kind of talk stories about this experience of what you learned from revisiting the CER format and this activity. So we'll just start with Makamai. Where's Makamai? She's not here yet? Oh, let's start with Maddie. Maddie, what is something? Oh, there's Makamai. Makamai, can you just kind of share out what did you learn or were reminded of while doing this activity in class today?
Like seeing other people's CER response like help give me like an example or like inspiration on how to like make minds like theirs, or like not like theirs but like better.
Okay.
So
Okay, that's good. Okay, Kayla.
After going through like mines again, like seeing what I didn't do and like fixing it after helped. The tag.
Right. We had Kupuna hour on the tag. Yeah, we forgot to add the tag in, but if you guys go back and you look at the prompt, like I was telling Emily, I already set you guys up. So all you guys have to really do is copy and paste it and then restate or fix, right? Fix the prompt so that it becomes your thesis statement. Everybody good on that? I do it all the time to you guys so that you guys can just use that, but you never catch on yet. Okay, so anyway, tonight take the time to revise and then, I mean, look over what your partner, right, what your pakana said, and then fix and resubmit. The goal here is that everybody gets 40 out of 40, right? We're working towards mastery here. Need you guys to make those changes, okay? Don't forget the page numbers, don't forget the quotation marks. Okay, Ahi, what is one thing you learned from this activity?
From the CER. One thing I learned is that, well, if you have like a dispute and it's within like a certain teammate or like within your team, that you always should try and settle it quickly because it could cause problems in the future, or like what's it called? It could be difficult to complete things later on.
No, Ahi, like the experience of reviewing what a CER looks like. What is something that you're like, oh, I forgot to do that?
Oh, I forgot to add my what's it called? My pages and my quotes, but then I fixed it, so that's okay.
Okay, you're right. And so now everybody should feel like 100% confident that they can turn in something and get a really good grade on it. Okay. Those of you guys who didn't submit, you guys have a lot of work to do. Okay. All right, let's move on with our. Okay, so I'm going to, let's go back to our module and just going to share my screen with you guys so that we're all on the same page. Okay, so what we have here is sometime today or tonight, tomorrow. Okay, what I want you guys to do is just take a picture of your notes from your notebook from chapters 2 and 5 only. Okay, just random check here. Easy 10 points. Can? Maka's like, I'm doing it now so I don't forget. Because 2 hour is strong over there. But no, we're fixing, we're doing. Okay, so just make sure. I need to see those colors, those pictures, along with the notes for each of these chapters, right? You're supposed to be doing that. That was my request of you guys. Okay, so that's that. 10 points, super easy. Next, we're going to have story time as if we are in elementary school. Trust me, I could never be an elementary teacher. I was one for like summer school 2 years ago for 5th grade. And guess what? First time ever, I was taller than all of them, except for one big boy. One boy was like humongous. I don't know what he ate for food, but anyway, let's go ahead and make this copy here of this graphic organizer. You're going to change the name. Okay, you know the drill. So we have this graphic organizer. Today we're going to talk about the mo'olelo of Hālaʻi Hills. And then we have this podcast that we're going to close out the class period with. So the rest of this period is dedicated to this mo'olelo. We are going to be looking at, okay, so where is it? Okay, this right here. This whole worksheet is going to be due on April 4th, which is this Sunday, okay? What we are going to be working on today is this first 2 columns. Okay, everybody clear on that? Okay, very good. So we are going to be reading this mo'olelo. As we go through it, we're going to stop along the way and we're going to be filling in what is one lesson that we pulled out of the story, what is another, and so on. And then I'm going to give you time to kind of pick one of the lessons that provided some, that you can add some insight. Okay, we're going to be doing this kind of as like a larger group. Okay, then once you're done reading chapters 6 and 7 this week, then you're going to finish the column on the right. Everybody good? Okay. And you know what? I'm almost thinking. Can you guys do me a big favor and add this in from chapters 6 and 7? You're basically going to copy and paste this into your book creator. Okay. I'm going to delete the other assignment because it's too much work. I realize it's too much work. So this, okay, is everybody clear on what I just did? I changed the assignment because it's just too much for you guys to do in 1 week. Okay, so once we're done with this mo'olelo, okay, you're gonna copy this thing, right? And then you're going to drop it in. How do I do that? Text. I don't know. Here. Okay, and then you're going to just drop that in to your book creator, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, because it's too much work. All right, you guys ready for story time? Okay, so make sure you have like the story and then your graphic organizer side by side. Okay, I will start us off with today's mo'olelo. If you guys have ever seen this book, okay, it's probably on your tutu shelf. Okay, it has all the legends of Hilo, and it's really actually a cute little book here. It's like really small. Looks like this, yeah. Okay, and I'm just gonna do a quick Google Earth here. Can you guys see this? Okay, so this is Hālaʻi Hill right here. Okay, there's a bunch of pu'us along the way, just right in this area. Okay, and that's where we're talking about. So you guys know where Boys and Girls Club is in Hilo? Okay, so Boys and Girls Club is right over here off of Hālaʻi Street. Yeah, it's by the graveyard. So Boys and Girls Club is actually, I wonder if I can zoom in. Let me try to zoom in. I love Google Earth. So much fun. Okay, stop. I wonder if I can just Hālaʻi. Boys and Girls Club is here, I believe. Can we get dropped in there? Anyway, it's right here. There's Hālaʻi Street, and then that's Hailey Street, I think. Well, let me see. Hālaʻi and Hailey Street. Yeah, so this is where the Lyman House Museum is, right? There's Bayfront, there's Hilo One, right? So if you go up this road, boom, and then you turn over here, this is Hālaʻi Hill. Okay, everybody good? Everybody know what we're talking about? It's kind of cool because this story is so relevant to the story of the Lord of the Flies. All right, here we go. Welcome to today's story time. The Hālaʻi Hills. Long ago, Mauna Loa volcano created 3 cinder cones that became known as Hālaʻi Hills. Once they rose above the town of Hilo, and were the subject of legends that the Hawaiians loved to tell. Now they themselves are covered with houses and the city surrounds them. Haile Street ends at the foot of the largest of these hills, the one called Hālaʻi. The others are Ope'apea and Pu'uhonu. A crater inside Hālaʻi is called the Imu of Hina. This legend tells us why. Okay, so you guys know Ope'apea Falls, right? Or boiling pots, right? Things sounding familiar, yeah? Okay, all right, next paragraph. I'm gonna have Diesel go ahead and read a couple paragraphs for us. Go for it.
Hālaʻi was the home of Hina Ke'ahi, Hina of the fire, eldest daughter of the goddess Hina who lived in the cave behind Rainbow Falls. She was also the sister of Maui, the demigod who appears in many of the ancient stories. Another sister was Hina Kulu'ua, Hina of the rain, whose domain was the smaller hill of Pu'uhonu, and who was very jealous of Hina Ke'ahi. Hina Ke'ahi ruled over Hālaʻi wisely and well. She was kind to her people and in return dearly loved by them. They were industrious and contented, planting their taro, sweet potatoes, and bananas, and raising hogs and dogs. The women kept busy making tapa cloth from the bark of the trees. But there came a time when there was no rain for months on end. The crops began to shrivel and die. There was no food for the people, and they were weak with hunger. Hina Ke'ahi knew that unless something was done, they would all die.
All right here. What we have here is we have our first lesson. What is it? So go back into your worksheet, and what is the first lesson here that maybe we learn about leadership or being part of a community? What would that be? Anybody know?
Maybe it was that like everybody has to work together or put in work.
Okay, very good. What else? Okay, so write that down, type it in there, yeah? There's gonna be several lessons that come out. Okay, we gotta work together. What else?
Is it the part where they said that if nothing was done, or if anything was done, we'd all die?
Right, I think that was the part that Niall was talking about, how if you don't work together, right, that teamwork goes out the door. Okay, what else? What about maybe a lesson of leadership? Yes, Emily.
Hina Keahi knew that something had to be done in order for them to like survive.
Right, so take action, right? So that's a good lesson, right? If something is an obstacle, let's take action, right? What else? Let's look at this paragraph right here where it says Hina Keahi ruled over Hālaʻi wisely and well. She was kind to her people and in return dearly loved by them, right? They were industrious and contented, right? So what lesson can we pull out of leadership from this excerpt? Kalikalani, what about you?
If you're kind, if you're a good, kind leader, then you'll get the same energy back.
Right, let's write that down, right? So Hina Keahi, how did she rule, right? Did she rule with an iron fist or with a heart, right? What is more effective, right? Okay, so you should have at least two, maybe even three lessons already pulled from this story. Yes? Okay, let's continue. Maddie, go ahead and continue reading for us. Where are we? A plan came to her mind.
A plan came to her mind. She told the people to gather all the firewood they could find and then build a large cooking oven and eat it. The wood went into it and a fire was lighted. It burned until the stones on the bottom were red hot. Then Hina Keahi looked at her anxious people and said, I am about to make an offering to the gods. No help can come to you unless I give myself to be sacrificed in the evening. When I have stepped inside, you must cover me up quickly and do not stop until the last bit of smoke is hidden. In 3 days, a woman will appear at the edge of the emu and tell you what to do. The people did as they had been commanded and then anxiously waited beside the emu. When Hina Keahi disappeared into the emu, she was not harmed by the fire, for she was a goddess of fire. She traveled about underground and came up to the surface several times. Hālaʻi Hill trembled and earthquakes shook the land round about. Once she caused a great spring of sweet water to burst forth in the path of the ocean surf. This was named Hina Au Zai in her honor. On the third day after Hina Keahi's
Oh, let's stop here. Okay, thank you. Awesome. All right, so there is a lesson of leadership again that pops up. What would that be? Ahi, what is it that she did that was really a lesson of leadership?
She gave up herself for her people, and that showed selflessness and commitment.
Oh, awesome. Very good. Those are two really good words to describe leaders, yeah? Selflessness, not selfishness, selflessness, right? Put everybody else before yourself, right? And then commitment, right? Hey, I'm going to do this for you guys because I'm the leader, right? What is another name for that? What is another word that could describe someone that does something like that? When somebody gives up whatever it is for the good of the whole, what is that called? We're playing 21 questions. Selflessness, what else though? Starts with an S. Yeah, sacrifice, right? So it's a lesson on sacrifice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and add that to our graphic organizers as well. Okay. These are you done? You did them. Type it in there. Okay. Kulukalani, you good? Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's finish up this mu'olelo. Okay. Let's go. Damien, go ahead and finish it up for us on the third day.
On the third,
Is that where we stopped? Sorry.
on the third day after Hina Keahi's disappearance, her people began to look for a strange woman to come to them. Soon they saw a person resembling their beloved goddess approaching and heard her tell them to uncover the emu. When they did, to their great surprise and joy, they found an abundant supply of food. The emu was left uncovered to show how help had come to the starving people, and to this day, the creator of Hālaʻi is known as Imu o Hina. When the famine reached Pu'uhonu, Hina Kulu'ua wanted to prove that she was as powerful as her sister, although she was a goddess of rain, not of fire. In spite of that, she commanded that an emu be dug and disappeared into it exactly as Hina Keahi had done. The next day, a dark cloud hung over the emu, hiding it from view. On the third day, the cloud was still there, even though elsewhere it was bright and sunny. The people waited hopefully, but no one appeared to them. Night came, then dawn. Finally, the people could wait no longer. They uncovered the emu, and there lay the ashes of their goddess. They could not be saved from the famine, and so they covered the emu again. That is why Pu'uhonu has no creator like that of Hālaʻi. Hina Keahi felt very sad for her sister's people, for she knew that that if Hina Kulu'ua had used her own power, the rain, she would have provided food for them. But she had tried to rival her sister and had brought down death to herself and her people. It was too late for Hina Keahi to help, but she composed a chant in memory of her sister, one that was long sung by Hawaiians.
Oh, how nice. Okay, so there are two major lessons that pop up at the end. What are they? Go ahead and type them in. You guys find them for yourself. Major lessons. Hina Kulu'ua. Imu'd herself. Mm. Okay, so go ahead and fill out your graphic organizer, okay, your chart. We're only working on the left side. If you're done with the left side, then you can go on to the right side and type in some of the insights of this lesson. How do these lessons relate to your journey, right? Or what did you learn about these lessons? Okay, so go ahead and think about the application of these lessons, right? This old story, right? How do they relate to now? I'm going to ask for 3 people to share their insights. So be ready to share out. How many of you guys heard this mo'olelo before? Only Kayla? Oh, okay. Diesel. Tasia, not you. No. Interesting. Okay, let's start with the lessons at the end of the story. What is one of the 2 lessons at the end of the story? Let's go with Nai.
That jealousy isn't the answer.
Right. We learned that she, right, Hina Kulu'ua, right, was like kind of jealous of her sister, right, and wanted to flex her muscles. But what did she do? So this is now we're going into the insight of this, right? What did she do? Right? She tried to be someone she wasn't. What a powerful lesson, right? And because she was Hina of the rain, of the water, right, of the kai, she could have easily just helped her people out and avoided the famine altogether with her talents, right? Pretty profound lesson for today, okay? And we can already start to develop how these lessons are going to help the boys on the island. Okay, what is another lesson? Let's go with Decca.
The lesson that I got was that even though the sister tried to start a rivalry, Hinakiahi still respected her because she knew that she could have helped her people.
Wow, right. And as you dive into that lesson, what kind of insights can you like apply to your own life?
That it's good to forgive other people. And yeah.
Totally, right? Even like being on a team, right? I mean, like it's kind of cool when you can like figure out that people are just people, and sometimes they show us their ugly side, and so what do, right? We just accept them for who they are. That was a really good point. Thank you. All right, so make sure you go ahead and fill out the rest of the middle column right here, okay? And then by Sunday night at 10:30, this part, the column on the right, should be finished, right? And then you're just gonna copy and paste this chart to your book creator. Easy for this week, yeah? Super easy. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you guys the rest of the period, okay, to listen to this podcast. So let's go back into our modules for this week. Okay, and then go ahead and click on podcast. So what we have here, is anybody playing softball for the school? Nella, okay, so the person that is being interviewed is the coach for Kamehameha School softball team. Her name is Coach Akiuna. Super cool. Okay, so you guys are going to listen to this podcast on your own in your earphones. Okay, and then as you go through, yeah, take notes. So let's go ahead and write down podcasts for your notes. Okay, so you can use this to apply to chapters 6 and 7 for this week. You guys have your notebooks? You got your notebooks, or you're going to take notes on the computer? Okay, if you guys want, you can continue to use this graphic organizer, this thing, and then just take notes on this document. Okay, so all good. However you do it is fine. Okay, just make sure you have it. Okay, and then so what I'm planning on doing for tomorrow is we're going to check in, right? We're going to make sure that we have all finished our revision and submission of the CER, right? We're going to do a quick check-in. Hopefully we can maybe talk about chapter 6, okay? So maybe read chapter 6 tonight and then we can move on. Okay, any questions? Okay, so we'll just use the rest of the time to work on the podcast. Okay, it's quite interesting. She's gonna provide some insight for you guys. Okay, everybody good? Okay, so we'll just stay on. You guys listen. I think you guys can just listen to it on your own. And then we'll get out of here at the end of class. Okay. All right, go for it. Hi guys, can I just check in with you guys real fast? Okay, let's go ahead and wrap up the class. So guys in class, I'll see you guys tomorrow, yeah, for the first 10-15 minutes. You guys who are cohort B, I'll see you guys tomorrow. What we have to do is like 5 minutes before class ends, we have to spray down the table. So that's why we got to end class a little bit earlier. Okay. So just as a reminder, you guys can start doing your membing tonight already, so you don't have to do it tomorrow. Okay. And then for those of you guys who need to complete your CER, make sure you finish that. Okay, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, for the first 10-15 minutes of class. Okay, Roger Dodgers. Don't forget to start reading as well. Yeah, chapter 6 and 7. Nice seeing you guys. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow in person. Bye.